If you're listening tonight, I'm guessing you're not looking for big motivation. You're not asking for a perfect life. You just want to feel a little happier, a little lighter, a little more okay. And I get it, because sometimes life is not dramatic, but it's still heavy. You work, you cook, you clean, you take care of people, you answer messages, you worry quietly, you try your best. Then at night, when you finally lie down, your body is tired, but your mind is still wide awake. So tonight, we're not doing anything hard. We're not forcing your mind to be silent. We're just having a calm talk about something simple. What are the rules that make you happy in real life? Not happy like a movie. Not happy like someone's perfect photo online. I mean real happiness. Quiet happiness. The kind that feels like peace inside your chest. Welcome back to Peaceful Listening Podcast, my dear friend. If today was a lot, you can put it down here. If your heart feels full, you don't have to explain anything. You can just listen. Let me tell you something gentle. A lot of people believe happiness is something they'll finally get someday. After they lose weight, after they earn more money, after they move to a better place, after they find the right person, after everything becomes stable. But life doesn't really work like that, does it? Because even when good things happen, new worries appear. Even when you reach one goal, the mind creates another. Even when life is calm, the heart remembers old pain. So I want to offer a different idea. Happiness is not only an event. Happiness is a way of living. It's a direction. It's how you treat your mind. It's how you protect your peace. It's how you come back to yourself. Quiet happiness often looks very normal. You wake up and you don't feel rushed. You drink water. You eat something simple. You laugh at a silly video. You talk to someone and you feel safe. You do one small thing and you feel proud. You go to bed and you don't fight your thoughts. That's happiness too. And honestly, that kind of happiness is the most important one because it stays. Now, if happiness is a candle, then our job is not to chase it. Our job is to protect it. A candle doesn't need a storm to go out. Sometimes a small wind is enough, and there are a few small winds that blow into our lives almost every day. They don't always look big, but they steal happiness slowly. Tonight I'll mention 3 of them, not as the main topic, just as gentle reminders. Hate, comparison, and worry. Not because you're wrong for feeling them. You're human. But because when they grow too much, they steal your peace, and peace is the home of happiness. So the main theme tonight is happiness, and the rules we'll talk about are rules that make happiness easier. Here's the first rule. Happiness grows when life becomes simpler inside, not simpler outside. Outside can be messy. Outside can be busy. Outside can have bills, family, work, problems, responsibilities. But inside can be simple. Inside can be quieter. Inside can be softer. Inside can be less heavy. A lot of unhappiness isn't because life is terrible. It's because the inside feels crowded. Crowded with too many thoughts, crowded with pressure, crowded with things we keep carrying. So tonight, we start here, Choose inner peace over inner noise. That sounds big, but it's actually small. It looks like turning the phone face down. It looks like not replying to a message right away. It looks like letting the dishes wait until tomorrow. It looks like taking a shower and letting warm water calm your body. It looks like saying, "I'll deal with it tomorrow," and actually allowing yourself to rest. Because happiness is not only about adding more good things, it's also about removing what drains you. And one more gentle rule. Right from the beginning, happiness lives in the present more than the future. So many people lose their happiness by leaving the present. They go back to the past and replay something painful, or they go into the future and imagine everything that could go wrong, and then they wonder, why am I so tired? So tonight, we practice a simple return. Return to your breath, return to your bed, return to this moment. You don't have to fix your life tonight. You only need to rest. And if you stay with me, we'll slowly walk through a few rules that make happiness feel closer, more real, and more possible. Not in a strict way, in a friendly way, like someone sitting next to you in the dark, saying, "I get it, and you're going to be okay." Now, let's talk about what happiness really needs. Happiness needs safety in your body. That might sound surprising, but it's true. When your body is tense all day, your mind stays alert. When your mind stays alert, your heart can't relax. When your heart can't relax, happiness can't stay. So one rule that makes you happy is simple. Make your body feel safe. And you don't do that with pressure. You do it with care. You eat enough. You sleep enough. You breathe slower sometimes. You move your body gently. You stop forcing yourself to be strong every minute. Sometimes happiness isn't missing because you're ungrateful. Happiness is missing because you're exhausted. So if you feel like you've been trying to be happy but it doesn't work, maybe you don't need more motivation. Maybe you need more rest. Now, this is where one of the little wins shows up. Sometimes happiness disappears because the heart is holding something heavy, like anger, like resentment, like hate. Again, not loud hate. Sometimes it's quiet. It looks like remembering someone's words at night. It looks like replaying what you should have said. It looks like thinking, they were wrong, again and again. And listen, it's normal. People hurt us. Life hurts us. Sometimes we don't even get an apology. Sometimes we don't get closure. But here is the gentle truth. Carrying hate doesn't fix the past. It only steals your present. So a happiness rule is not forgive everyone. No, a happiness rule is don't waste your life carrying hate. Life is short. Your time is precious. Your sleep is precious. So why give your energy to someone who already took enough from you? Think of it like carrying a heavy bag. You carried it all day. Now you're in bed. Would you keep holding it while you sleep? No. You put it down. That's what no hate means in a soft, real way. It doesn't mean you suddenly feel warm and loving. It just means you choose peace over poison. If your mind brings that person tonight, you can answer gently, not tonight. I can rest. I don't need to fight this in my head. That's it. Sometimes people think letting go means losing, but letting go is choosing your life back. Because hate is expensive. It costs your peace, and peace is where happiness grows. Now, after we put down what's heavy, what do we build? Happiness needs meaning. Not big meaning, not find your purpose right now. Simple meaning, a reason to wake up, a reason to care, a reason to try again. Meaning can be very ordinary. Cooking something simple, cleaning one corner of your room, walking outside for 10 minutes, making your bed, learning one new thing, calling someone you love, even just showing up for your own life. So here's a rule that helps happiness feel real. Do one small thing that you can finish. Finishing creates calm. It tells your brain, we're okay. It tells your heart, we're moving. And when you feel capable, you feel happier. Now, let's bring it closer to real life. Imagine your day. You wake up and you already feel behind. Your mind is already making a list. You rush. You scroll. You compare. You carry old thoughts. You carry future fears. By the time it's night, you're not only tired from work, you're tired from thinking. So tonight, we're gently changing the inside, not with big changes, with soft choices. Here's another rule that makes happiness easier. Speak to yourself like someone you love, because your inner voice becomes your home. If your inner voice is cruel, you can't feel safe inside. And without safety inside, happiness won't stay. So tonight, give yourself one kind sentence. I'm doing my best. I'm allowed to rest. I don't need to solve everything tonight. One step at a time. That's enough. This is mindfulness. This is self-love. This is anxiety relief in a real human way. And it's also one of the strongest rules for happiness. Be kind to yourself in private, because the way you treat yourself when nobody sees is the way your life feels. Now, let's keep going gently. Another rule that protects happiness is self-respect. Self-respect is not loud confidence. It's quiet boundaries. It's not answering every call when you're tired. It's not saying yes when you mean no. It's not forcing yourself to stay in places that drain you. Self-respect is also about your attention, because attention is your life. Where you put your attention, your life follows. And one of the biggest ways people lose happiness is by giving attention to the wrong thing. This is where the second little wind comes in. Comparison. Comparison steals happiness quietly. You could be doing okay. You could be improving. You could be trying. Then you see something online. Someone's perfect body. Someone's new car. Someone's happy couple photo. Someone's success story. And suddenly your chest feels small. You think, why not me? You think, I'm behind. You think, my life is not enough. But you are seeing a highlight, not the whole truth. You are seeing a moment, not the full story. You don't see the stress behind it. You don't see the lonely nights. You don't see the private problems. You don't see what they had to sacrifice. And even if their life is truly good, it still doesn't mean your life is bad. So here is a happiness rule. No comparison. Return to yourself. When you compare, you leave your life, you step into someone else's story. But happiness is in your story. So come back to your pace, your season, your progress. Different people have different starting points, different responsibilities, different timing. Some people bloom early, some bloom later. Late does not mean never. Sometimes you are not behind. You are building roots. And roots are invisible, but they are everything. So if comparison shows up, try this friendly sentence. That is their path. This is mine. I wish them well, and I return to me. Now, let's connect that to happiness again. Happiness is not always excitement. Real happiness is stability. It's being okay on normal days. It's not falling apart every time something small goes wrong. It's feeling calm enough to handle life. And stability comes from routine. So a rule that makes you happy is build calm routines, not strict routines, not perfect routines, just calm ones. A simple morning routine, a simple bedtime routine, a simple rhythm that makes your body feel safe. Because when life is chaotic, the mind worries more. When the mind worries more, you overthink. When you overthink, happiness feels far away. So instead of fixing your thoughts, sometimes you just fix your environment. You clean one corner, you turn off the bright lights, you make the bed comfortable, you drink water, you stop scrolling at night, you lower the noise, and then the mind relaxes. This is how happiness becomes easier, not by forcing, but by creating conditions. Now let's make it even more real. If you're someone who feels anxious at night, you're not alone. So many people lie in bed and think about money. Think about family. Think about health. Think about what people think. Think about the future. So what's the happiness rule here? You don't have to solve your whole life at midnight. You really don't. So tonight, if your mind wants to run, you can say, tomorrow, I'll handle it tomorrow. Tonight, I rest. This is not lazy. This is wise. Because happiness needs rest. Happiness needs sleep. Happiness needs a calm nervous system. And you're allowed to protect that. Now we're getting closer to the part that many people need the most. A huge rule for happiness is acceptance. Not giving up, not pretending. Acceptance means you stop fighting what you cannot change. Because fighting reality is exhausting. Some people lose happiness because they fight the past. They keep saying, it shouldn't have happened. They keep trying to rewrite old scenes. But the past is done. So acceptance is a quiet power. It says, this happened, it hurt, I learned, and I'm still here. That's strength. Another part of acceptance is letting life be imperfect. Perfection is heavy. Happiness is light. Perfection keeps you busy with not enough. Happiness lets you breathe with, this is okay. So a happiness rule is, choose progress over pressure. Choose 80% over perfect. If you did your best today, that is enough. If you survived today, that is enough. If you tried again, that is enough. This matters so much at night because perfection creates overthinking. You lie in bed thinking, I should have done more. I should be better. I should be ahead. And your body can't rest. So tonight, try a softer sentence. I did what I could with what I had, and now I rest. Now, happiness also needs gratitude, but not forced gratitude. Not I must be grateful like a rule that makes you feel guilty. Just noticing. Noticing is gentle. Noticing is calm. Noticing can be, my bed is warm. I have clean clothes. I ate today. I have water. I made it through today. These small things are not small when you're tired. Now we come back to the third little wind that steals happiness. Worry. Worry steals happiness because it steals the present. And worry is not only about the future. Worry can be about anything. Money, work, health, family, relationships, what people think, even tiny things. Worry often feels like preparation, but it's not. Worry is fear repeating itself. So the happiness rule is not never worry. That's not realistic. The happiness rule is worry less. Hold life with lighter hands. Here's a very simple way to do that. 2 boxes. Box 1, things I can control. Box 2, things I cannot control. Peace lives in box 1. So when worry shows up, ask yourself, is this in my control? If it is, what is one small step you can do tomorrow? Just one. If it isn't, can you release it tonight? Just tonight. Because you don't need to borrow tomorrow's problems to ruin tonight's sleep. You deserve rest. And honestly, this is one of the best rules for happiness. Don't ruin today with tomorrow. Your body is here. Your breath is here. Your bed is here. So let tonight be simple. Now, if your mind tries to pull you back into worry again and again, don't get angry. Just guide it back, like a gentle parent. Not tonight, tomorrow. Rest now. The mind will learn. Slowly, kindly. Now, my dear friend, let's bring everything back to the main theme. Happiness. Happiness is not far away. It's closer than you think. Sometimes, happiness is not something you find. It's something you stop blocking. And the rules tonight are really about that. Protect happiness. Make space for happiness. Create conditions where happiness can stay. So let's say the rules in a soft way. Happiness grows when your inside becomes simpler. Happiness grows when your body feels safe. Happiness grows when you live in the present more often. Happiness grows when you respect yourself. Happiness grows when you accept imperfection. Happiness grows when you worry less and rest more. And yes, those little reminders, no hate, no comparison, worry less. They're not the whole story. They're just ways to protect the candle. Because hate, comparison, and worry are like small winds. They blow and blow until the flame gets weak. So tonight, we close the window gently. I want to give you one calm picture. Imagine happiness is a small room in your heart. There's soft light, a calm chair, a warm blanket. You can go there anytime, but sometimes 3 guests enter without knocking. Hate enters, and the room gets hot and tight. Comparison enters, and the light feels smaller. Worry enters, and it leaves the door open to cold air. So tonight, you don't fight them. You don't argue with them. You just say, "Not tonight. This room is for rest. This room is for peace. This room is for happiness." And then you return to your body, to the feeling of the bed, to the softness of your pillow, to the quiet of the night. Now, let's finish with a few gentle lines you can keep. You can listen and let them sink in. I choose a happier life, one small step at a time. I don't need to carry heavy feelings into my sleep. I don't need to compare my life to anyone else's life. I don't need to solve everything tonight. I can rest now. I can handle tomorrow when tomorrow comes. And one more very softly. Life is short, so I won't waste my life on hate. I won't waste my heart on comparison. I won't waste my nights on worry. Instead, I'll focus on myself. Not in a selfish way, in a healing way. I'll become a good version of me. Not perfect, not pressured, just good. Good can be gentle. Good can be calm. Good can be kind. Now, my dear friend, you've done enough. Thank you for being here with me on Peaceful Listening Podcast. If this calm talk helps you feel lighter, you can listen again tomorrow night. For now, let your eyes rest. Let your thoughts slow down. Let your body sink into sleep. Good night. Sleep well. And I'll be here with you in the next episode.